Today we're going to be starting up the post-game for Battle Network 5, Team Colonel, of course, so continuing the save file that I did the campaign on last year, when the Legacy Collection was newer. All that's been done is beating the game and getting all the Dark Chips, which leaves Standard Chip Completion, Mega Chip Completion, Giga Chip Completion, Program Advances, and Base Omega, finally. And then Nebula Gray, I guess Omega or whatever he's called, ultimately would be probably the actual end goal, but I guess I'm assuming Base Omega requires you to do all of this other stuff, and even if it doesn't, I'm probably going to save him for then anyway. It was kind of long-ish. I mean, it wasn't like the longest day ever. I just didn't get very much sleep last night, which is kind of an ever-present issue more often than not, but that's besides the point. The big question is, what do I start with? What do I start with? We have 680 HP, so there's a lot of HP mems that I guess I'm missing. Doesn't BN5 have the hardest post game? It's possible, Andy. I actually have not, despite BN5 being one of my favorite Battle Network games, and like therefore one of my favorite games, especially of my childhood and probably of all time. It's somewhere in there, right? I've not done very much of the post game. I'm just not. It's weird. I'm not really much of a post game guy a lot of the time, because you know I'll finish the game and it's like, okay, I'll come back and do post game later, and then later happens, and then it's like I never seem to get back to it. Or at least when I was younger. I mean, these days I'm more likely to be like, okay, let's jump in and do some post-game stuff in games where that's relevant, but let me think. So I guess we're gonna want HP memory locations too. If I'm gonna want to grab all of those. What's up, Ramses? Don't upload much, definitely relate. Yeah, going hard on an edit and wanting more people to... Yeah, for sure. And I mean, it'll get there, and it's not the biggest deal. If it doesn't need to be like this big like algorithmic hit necessarily, but the big bummer was I had to re-upload it because there was like a small, probably inconsequential like video editing error that I wanted to correct, and so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna re-render this because barely anyone saw it. But then I was like, oh, did I just screw myself as far as potential algorithm nonsense? I don't know. It'll be what it's gonna be. I've changed the title like a million times at this point, but yeah. Anyhow, HP mems, I would like to get those if possible. Did you know that the SMT4 you and we all played was pretty much the second half? You mean like they kind of skipped a lot of the setup? It's like the second half of what the original vision was. I think I remember reading something about, was it Conoco or someone on the team had like a very like extremely ambitious idea, and like obviously the 3DS is the 3DS. Okay. It'd be nice to see that full vision someday, but like I don't know how likely that is. I don't even know if Conoco is at Atlas anymore, because like he's not the artist anymore. It's Doi, right? Primarily, but let's see, HP mems. Nebula whole area 6. Nebula, what is this order though? This FAQ is a little questionable, I think. Maybe I probably just check shops first, but I also don't have that much Zenny, so man, I love this game. I don't know very much about like where the best places to grind Zenny and bug frags are, but I'm assuming we just kind of head to the undernet, head to Nebula area, and just like see what's up to start. Maybe see what blocks us off first. It's probably like standard chip completion, or like they want you to have a certain number of standard chips or something like that, and I have a little over half, 95 out of 180, 19 out of, I want to say it's 60 mega chips or something like that, so about a third of these. 1 out of 5 giga chips maybe, and then I have all these, which this is like one of the easier things to do. There's a trophy for it or an achievement for it, so I got that out of the way early. These I'll deal with probably last, honestly. But yeah. Shout out to Gravity Circuit, great game. Killer OST, love listening to it. Let me go to Cossack's lab real quick. And look at... Oh wait. Some maps. BN5, how do we get to Nebula Area 1? From Undernet 2. Okay, I would not have figured that. Undernet 2, let's see. Okay. Let's go to Nebula Area and just see what's up. This is gonna be a long process. Today's probably gonna be a shorter stream because, like, I wanna... Dude, I was gonna play more Final Fantasy X last night, which has really started to click with me, now that I'm like 10 to 12 hours in. Well, I'm like 12 hours in, but around the 10-hour mark I was like starting to click with it, but it's, I didn't get a chance to because I was like finishing up the damn video and stuff like that. Which, I mean, is worth it. I'm not complaining, but it's more like I thought I was gonna get to play some Final Fantasy last night and just didn't before it was time to go to bed. Supposed to play as Flynn in his previous life when Tokyo got suddenly raided by demons, and he joins CDF alongside Kiyoharu Kenji. Oh, interesting. So, like, kind of leaning into the reincarnation, like, kind of a reincarnation kind of thing. That would have been kind of cool, and would have helped, like, build up a lot of... Well, there's an HP mem right there. And there goes all of our Zenny. Too big for that. Yeah, and I mean, it's understandable, and like, I don't... It's something that I've been made aware of. Wait, this is Undernet 3. Wait. It's something I've been, like, more cognizant of it recently, is like developer intentions and... What even is my folder? I'm like so out of practice here. What's up, Eric? Good to see ya. Alright, at least we can salvage the, I forgot it was long. Dude, I thought it was Shuriken. I thought it was a Shuriken, okay? I'm like, what is wrong with me? I love BN5. I'm so beyond rusty right now. I don't know what anything is. I don't know what my folder is. I don't know. I have to, like, get back in the groove with things. What's up, Gustavo? Definitely got absorbed in the exploration. Thanks for checking out the video. Glad you enjoyed it. Within order to Merkland, Nebula Area. Here we go. You have the power to defeat darkness and find 100 S-frags. Okay, so I need literally 5 more standard chips. So maybe that's what we do first. I'm very scatterbrained right now, more than usual. Sorry about that. But, what was I saying, though? What's it called? I've been trying to be more cognizant of, like, developer woes and, like, just how hard, not woes, but, like, how hard game development is, but at the same time, and like, by virtue of that, I don't want to be, like, overly critical of something if it was, like, okay, development was, you know, tumultuous for whatever reason, but at the same time, it's like, I still want my videos to be a focus of, like, this is the product that we got, how do I feel about said product? And viewing it as more than just a product to be, like, purchased and consumed, obviously, but it's like, I don't know these developers, you know, it's like, I try to be, like, compassionate and understanding just as a person in general, but, like, ultimately, like, these are companies and corporations that are making these products, and so, like, how much sympathy am I supposed to elicit, you know, like, more so than the usual just, like, human decency or whatever. And I say that because, like, part of me thought, like, maybe I should have looked into SMT4's development a little more deeply and talked about that more, and, like, by virtue of that, was I too critical of the game? And, like, have I been too critical of some other games, like Final Fantasy 15, for instance? and like some others that I've been like kind of lukewarm on that may have had development issues, and I'm like, I just don't know. Open and close the portals for the V2s and V3s whenever you want. I don't even know how this post game works. I don't know what I should have like read up on this ahead of time. I played the absolute shit out of Team Colonel and Double Team on the DS, but for whatever reason never delved into the post game very much. Let's just... I'm a little overwhelmed, I think. With BN4, I had the standard chips already done, so it was like very easy to know what to do, or what I wanted to do, basically. Yeah, I don't know how you feel about it, Andy, but I find it very weird, like how much praise SMT4 has gotten recently. I find it very strange. It's very revisionist, but I also think that a lot of people who grew up with it when they were younger and weren't on the internet at the time that it came out, or weren't like participating in discourse, are now older, and it's like, it's a Metroid Fusion thing. It's Metroid Fusion all over again. And Fusion's a good game. Metroid Fusion's a solid game. It's one of my least favorite 2D Metroids, and I remember back even a few years after that game came out, when I was like looking at game FAQs and like some other like forums and stuff like that, it's like, I guess like Wind Waker is another one where there's like a lot of revisionism with that, but I think it's just like people who played these games when they were younger are now old enough to be talking about them as adults, I guess. Good but disappointing, especially to get way more of that experience, way more out of it, I would assume. Yeah, I just find it really, like, there's lots of good ideas there, but it's like, it's very underwhelming. Okay, so Marcan 3. CanLad EX. I gotta get in a groove here. CanLad. How is this spelled? Canlada? See, I don't know if this is the typo, because sometimes there was one time with BN4 where an enemy type had a one letter difference. Canlada or CanLad EX? It's gotta be Canlada EX, right? Yeah, it has to be it. Yes. Scilab homepage. Okay. Scilab homepage. That I know how to get to. It's weird, I'm like more familiar with BN4 now than BN5, I hate it. I hate that that's a fact. I hate that that's true. Like, I know my way around BN4 way more, because I played through it like 6 goddamn times. Whereas this game, like, I grew up with it, but in recent, like within the past year, only 2 playthroughs. Well, 3. I played through Double Team off stream. Also doesn't help that I'm using a folder that I don't even know what's in it. And I'm back to like non-buster maxing stuff. Okay, yeah, rank 9 is like really low. Let me look at my folder real quick. What do we got? Vulcan 2, High Cannon DF, Vulcan 3L. Part of me thinks I should just rebuild my folder completely. Let me see. The Vulcans are probably fine. H-Burst or whatever it's called in this game. I wish Mr. Match was in Team Protoman or Team Colonel. It is interesting that BN5 is the only game that Mr. Match doesn't appear in. potentially a missed opportunity? Maybe? I'm trying to think. Like, Napalm Man was already in BN2, and Mr. Match had Heat Man at the time. So it's like, it wouldn't really make sense for him to be controlling Napalm Man. But... okay, so this is like for Wood Soul. This is like final boss, like, configuration for some reason. It's mostly for double souls too, not really for actually using these. Super Vulcan I forgot I had, okay. Plus 10. Why was I running this? Maybe I don't have any better Mega Chips? Gridman, Larkman. I'd rather have Toadman, I think. Didn't make sense for him to have Flame Man. Right. Yeah, like BN4, I guess I lost my train of thought, but yeah, like BN4 he went back to Fireman, but then in BN6 he's back to Heatman. It's interesting. I was just thinking, like, how would they have squeezed him in? How would they have squeezed him into BN5, if at all? They could have done it like in BN2, where he's just kind of like there as like an optional boss. There are already so many optional bosses in this game, though, that it's like, would that even necessarily be that even makes sense, really? I really am tempted to just Buster Max my way through some of the standard chips shit. I won't do it for the Liberation missions and stuff, but like... I agree, Andy. I agree. That's like the big... That's a big aspect to the SMT5 video, is that, like... SMT5 is great. It's, like, really solid in a lot of areas, but if they continue on this trajectory, I'm very excited for SMT6, because I think that, especially if it's not, like, laden with development troubles, like SMT5 was, and they can put out, like, the full vision immediately, instead of, like, having to kind of, like, push it out, and be like, okay, wait, let's do the enhanced version thing, blah, 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 blah. And, like, I guess even if they do that, then so be it. Not like the biggest deal in the world, I guess. It's weird to me, though. So, like, if you guys are familiar with Monster Hunter, they used to do the Mega 10 thing of doing enhanced re-releases. So you would buy the game. Let's say you bought, like, Monster Hunter Try on Wii for, I forget how much it was. Was it 50? I think maybe you had to buy the bundle with the controller, but let's say it was 50 bucks. And then 3 Ultimate comes out for Wii U. I know it was on 3DS as well. You gotta pay 50 or 60 bucks for that as well. So 100, 110, something like that. And so a lot of, I need to figure out a way to bring this up into video at some point, but like a lot of Atlas fans are very familiar with, oh, Persona 4 comes out on PS2. Maybe not the best example. Let's just say SMT5. SMT5 comes out on Switch for 60 bucks in 2021. Okay. Then, a few years later, SMT5 Vengeance comes out. Better version. You can't pay just an upgrade fee. You got to buy a brand new game, right? 120 bucks. More if you paid for the DLC, right? Now, Persona 3 Reload, and if I had to guess Metaphor, and if I had to guess literally every Mega 10 Atlas game going forward, based on what we are kind of seeing and hearing, especially the fact that everything's releasing everywhere now, I'm kind of the mind that SMT5 Vengeance is the last enhanced re-release we'll see from Atlas. And see, the thing that annoys me, though, and I understand why people are cynical about it. I'm playing really shit right now, but I know why people are cynical about it. I understand. But at the same time, you pay 70 for a Reload and 35 for Episode Igus, or like, you know, the expansion pass or whatever, 105. Less than if they had done 70 and then 70, right? 140, simple math. Now it's shitty that episode, I guess, was not included in the like digital deluxe version. That aspect is shitty. Yes. I don't give a shit about the answer, really. So I'm not gonna buy it until it's like dirt cheap. If that. Love the base game though, obviously. But and then people get all cynical and they're like, oh, I'll wait for the enhanced version. And it's like, there's gonna be no enhanced version of P3R. It's literally called a Game of the Year edition that video game companies have been doing for fucking decades at this point. Since like fucking Arkham City and shit. It's literally just called the Game of the Year edition. And it's like these people don't play other video games, or like, it's so weird. And I'm not trying to like defend Atlas necessarily. It's just more like, I get why people are salty to an extent, but it's like, this is better than having to buy the game twice. It's literally cheaper. It's literally cheaper. Now, it's not cheaper if you usually skip out on the base version and then only buy the enhanced version, which I've been fortunate enough to do because PC player. So, Persona 4 Golden, Persona 5 Royal, Persona 3 Reload. I emulated FES. SMT5 Vengeance, SMT3 Nocturne HD. I've only bought each of these games once. A single time. And now that they're multi-plat, I think it's going to stay that way. I actually think so. I really hope so too, because then I will feel very vindicated. And I know that it's not, it's like a... It's not exactly the nicest reasoning, but wait, what the fuck is up with this thing? It's not even the right thing. Scilab HP level 3. Level 3. Oh, so we have to open the portals? Is that what that means? Dude, I don't know anything about this game's post-game. Level 3. I guess we'll just go for like... Can I only get like 1 chips? Is that only what's accessible? Because that's all I'm seeing that I have in my library, which is kind of surprising. Except for like this, but that's like a lottery thing, I think. This one, Monster Hunter just sold the upgraded versions. Right. Well, with Wilds, they're just going to do the same thing that they did with World and Rise, where they do Wilds and then they have an expansion that is like late game, like G rank kind of stuff. I personally prefer it that way. Although I guess like us getting 4 Ultimate, like we never got Monster Hunter 4 like regular, we only got Ultimate, so it's like kind of... It's like I was saying, it's like, okay, if you just bought the enhanced version, yes, I guess it would be cheaper, 60 or 70 versus like then buying the base game plus an expansion, but like I prefer that method because like Pokemon is guilty of doing this too, and they haven't done that, I guess, specific angle in a while, but they do like the split version thing, which is equally shitty, maybe even worse, and the games aren't that good, so it's like these days at least, it's like... Yeah. Wait, so I literally... What chips can I even get then? I guess the thing would be get all of the rank 1 chips. What's number 18 here? Wide Shot 1. Lark EX. Pipe Comp. That's the one on the ship, right? Maybe? No, maybe not. What do I look up for this? BN5. I always forget. It's like maps? Map guide? Yeah, that's it. Pipe. Factory exterior. Okay. So literally where I came from. So we go to the pipe comp. We get wide shot 1. Is it, no, it's around this way. But I guess we'll see. Let's say, it's just a weird thing, because, like, I would rather pay, I mean, I'm not paying the 35 or whatever per episode, I guess, but, like, I would rather pay, that's, like, the best example for this, for Megaten, because, like, normally there would be, like, a enhanced re-release, but, like, Reload is literally an enhanced re-release, it's a remake, so, like, I never thought it made sense. You can go back and watch some of my pre-release videos on that. Or at the very least, like, the last one. And, like, I thought it was very apparent that it's, like, this is clearly just going to be what it is. Sorry, FMC fans, I guess, but... You know, that's, like, what Portable's for, I guess. I don't know. I feel my fandom for Persona specifically kind of waning a little bit. Like, I love P3. Love P3. I enjoy P4, I enjoy aspects of P5 and all of that. Like it's fine. For all of their faults and stuff like that. But maybe it's just the fan base, it's just fucking annoying. I mean, there are a lot of, like, positive... I don't want to be blanket like that, but it's more just, like... Every time I look into, like, Atlas game discourse, it's, like, people fucking whining. And it's like, oh, wow, we have to buy the same game twice. And then they stop doing that, and they're like, wow, we don't have to buy the same game twice. And I'm like, what the fuck do you guys want? What do you want? I don't understand. Doesn't make any sense. Create another camp of P3 fans instead of... Yeah, I know. It was never going to unite them, though. That's the thing. Is, like, FemC was never... I never had any... I don't really care about FemC, because I didn't play Portable. Because, like, look at that shit. Now, if you love Portable, that's great. Great for you. That's great. I can't. No way. I'm not interested. Now, if MC came to Reload, I wouldn't be like, I wouldn't stick my nose up at it, but it's like, it just never felt like a necessary part of the package to me. And I kind of feel similarly about the answer as well, so it's like, I feel like I'm in kind of like a weird camp where it's like, I specifically care about, like, the main story of P3. And the fact that Reload adapted that in, like, more or less the best way possible, in my opinion, is great. Like that. That's, like, literally all I could ask for. It definitely could have been more. There's definitely some things that... You know, there's definitely some things that Fest does that are worth praising. But overall, it's like, come on. But, it's also, it's an annoying thing. I saw a video recently, actually, that sort of expressed this opinion, because a lot of P3, like, a lot of... I've, like, stopped watching a lot of other... I wouldn't say other, because I don't consider myself to be an Atlas YouTuber, but I've stopped watching a lot of Atlas YouTubers because, like, the negativity surrounding Reload especially, and I'm just like... It's, like, fine to have that opinion, I guess, but it's, like... It's just, like, constant fucking negativity, and it's, like, very annoying, in that regard. Not that I'm saying we should just, like, praise everything that comes out, but I'm losing the plot here. Portable has easy access, right? If people prefer Fest, but if you prefer Fest, you probably were already emulating it. Like, that's why, like, it would have been nice for Fest to be made accessible somehow. I hear the code is, like, terrible, like, terribly optimized or something, so it'd be difficult. But then again, you throw enough money at a problem and it'll probably fix it. But they also want to sell Reload, so that's a factor. But, like, if you were already a fan of Fest and that was your preferred version, you probably already have PCSX2 and, like, a way to play it. And if you don't, then you haven't played it since the PS2 days, in which case I don't know how attached you could possibly be to such a game if, like, you'd never sought it out after the fact, you know? Like, that would seem weird to me, especially because you can run that game probably on, like, a potato. Maybe, like, a nice potato, like a loaded potato, but, you know, still a potato. Yeah, and that's my thing with remakes in general. It's like, people pissed off about 7 Remake or whatever, that's fine. I enjoyed it. There's some issues. I liked it. I enjoyed it. But the original's there anyway, and that in that case, it's like it's actually on modern platforms and stuff with the remaster, and you can mod it on PC and like everything. And it's like, I know that the remake thing can get it has maybe gotten out of hand as far as like what is getting remade, but I feel like by and large, a lot of these like actual remakes, not remasters, a lot of these actual remakes have been kind of bangers. Resident Evil, Dead Space, P3. Fucking people love the Crash Bandicoot remakes, even though they were like super faithful, like technically remakes, but functionally remasters. You know, Spyro. There's a bunch of others. Maybe there have been some like shit ones, I guess, but I feel like those tend to not really be like actual remakes, more like remasters. So I mean, I don't know. The remakes that I've been interested in, bar BDSP, I guess. Pokemon BDSP was so fucking boring. But I also think Diamond and Pearl aren't that good. Because, like, Platinum is what made Gen 4 good. So it's like, or what made Sinnoh good. So I'm not, like, terribly surprised, but yeah. That's, like, the one exception, but I'm not gonna, like, I'm just gonna play fucking Renegade Platinum. I'm just not gonna play BDSP. Like, I bought it like a damn idiot, but last mistake I'll make when it comes to Game Freak. If you get my meaning. But I don't even know what I should go for here. 63 maybe? I'm guessing a lot of these 2 and 3 ships are like not going to be accessible to me until I open the thing. Zomon EX. Yes, Platinum is... There's a reason why it's the 3rd version. It's like, it's the same thing with Oris. Where like I think Ruby and Sapphire were more of a solid foundation. And then Emerald's definitely better. But I think Ruby and Sapphire were like solid. Maybe I'm biased because I like played Ruby a lot when I was a kid. Gargoyle Comp, that's right. And so like Gen 6 was when I like fell off of Pokemon for a little while. Like not really that long, I guess, but like I like Gen 7. And the Switch generation, I've played everything that's come out. But not super impressed. Like I still think, I mean, Legends Arceus has some good ideas. I think I put it too high on the tier list, but that happens. Some recency bias, even though it was like a good year or 2 or whatever it was after. But anyway, yeah, like they used to do these 3rd versions, and those are the best versions, like Crystal, Emerald, and Platinum. So it's like, no surprise when you don't use those as a framework, it's not as good. Like, Heart Gold and Soul Silver took things from Crystal, which is why those remakes are so good. There's issues that still remain from Gen 2, like the level scaling, and not level scaling, but like lack of level scaling, I guess, like the way that the gyms are leveled and stuff, and the lack of story and whatever, but like, it still just is what it is. It's not like they made it worse, I guess, like, it's not like they made those aspects worse, they continue to be there, which I guess is a problem. But, I was wondering why they didn't have... Yeah, just like the decks in general, and Diamond and Pearl is terrible. There's so many new mons that weren't accessible. They did the Gen 2 thing again in Diamond and Pearl, and Platinum kind of fixed that. Like, you couldn't get a lot of those evolution items until post-game, I think. Which is, like, weird. It's like, don't you want... I mean, I guess you want people to continue playing... I don't want to do this. I need, like, a custom boost or something. Yeah, I mean, I could go on and on and on about Pokemon, and I have. It's just, oh, Lord. Oh, you can't... Arm change kind of sucks. I mean, Kernel Soul's cool in concept, but it's a little rough. Just fight these guys. We're kind of more casual stream anyway, because there's so much to do that I'm just like, I'm not going to stress, like, you know, let's get as much done as possible, because it's going to be a lot of streams anyway, like, regardless of how much I really buckle down. But, yeah. Gotta come over to the other side. What do you mean? Yeah, there's the Yellow Legacy and Crystal Legacy. Like, there's ROM hacks that, you know, like, even as much as I say that, you know, Platinum fixed Diamond and Pearl, it's like, well, if I'm playing Platinum, I'm playing Renegade Platinum specifically. So it is really like these ROM hacks. It's like Renegade Platinum is, it doesn't look any different than Platinum, but like it is more or less the remake that I would want. Like more or less the remake that, it's better than any remake that Game Freak could put out, essentially, but yeah. Enjoying Vengeance's narrative despite some of its faults and weaknesses. Realize one thing about Mega 10 stories. What did it make you realize? Team Proto? No, fair enough, fair enough. What I need to do is just ditch, I need to ditch the Kernel Soul stuff, because Number Soul's goated. So it's like... Oh, shit. Yeah, what I really need is Number Soul. Oh, this is good. I can get a double kill. Double delete. Ideally get the drop that I'm looking for. So let's see. Cool. Nope. It's like rank 9 is the sweet spot for what I usually end up getting. But it's never the drops that I want. Yeah, I need to bail on these and go for... See, the thing is, my double team save file that I did like after I actually like made a real folder. Whereas I feel like in this playthrough I sort of just made do with what I had. Which is fine. But... maybe that's a mistake, but... But yeah, I mean, discourse is gonna discourse, so like, I try not to get too hung up on it, obviously. Like, it doesn't really bother me, like, beyond whenever it comes up. It's just like, I don't know, the way that a lot of people on the internet talk about video games makes it sound like they just don't like video games, and so I'm just like, cause it's like, if you don't like what's coming out currently, then just play older stuff. Like, I don't really see the issue with that. Have you literally played every game that has released in the past generations? Like, is it you've literally played everything already? Oh, fair enough, if you have, I guess. But it's like, I mean, at least for me, there's like so much I haven't played that I want to play still, that has been out for years and years and years, and stuff that I want to go back and replay and stuff. So it's like, and there's new stuff that's coming out, albeit like not too frequently, that I'm like super interested in, but it happens. Alignments in SMT, as well as the respective heroes, heroines, when it's handled well, can carry a lot of weight. Yeah, I think that's the thing with the narratives in the mainline titles, is like it does hinge a lot on the alignment reps. I think is another point that SMT4 is kind of lacking in. Like, Walter, I enjoyed as a character, and I think that's a pretty popular sentiment, but like Jonathan and Isabeau and Navarre are like... I mean, like, Navarre is insufferable, and then Jonathan and Isabeau are just kind of like there. So... yeah. Meanwhile, Strange Journey does a good job with this narrative, primarily because the alignment reps are very good. I'd be interested, as far as I know, I haven't played much of the Super Famicom titles, but aren't there like multiple alignment reps for each alignment or something? Like there's like, it's not just 2 people, you know, and I guess like SMT4 isn't really like that, but like Strange Journey is. I guess technically 5, you have like 2 sets of alignment reps, but like only one of them is relevant depending on which playthrough you're doing, and I'm guessing Yoko doesn't show up in Canon of Creation because she didn't exist at the time of the original release, but I'd be interested to see them go back to like... more than just 1 alignment rep per alignment. Like more of a party kind of system or something. Like experiment with it a little bit more, you know? My water's not full, shit. It's gonna be a problem. Okay, what other 1 chips can I get? I'm gonna need to refill my water real quick though. I'll be right back. I should have done that beforehand. I'm like so out of sorts today. Apologies for that. Alright, I'm back. Pretty sure half of these people aren't actual gamers, people who play, right, who only play like 1 game. Yeah, I mean, it's not... Yeah, there are no games to play when you're limiting yourself. When you only play a very specific kind of game or only 1 series or something, it's like, okay, I guess. But it's like, that's your problem, really. There's too many games releasing, in fact. Like, there's too many to... I'm not going to say there's too many necessarily for everyone to be interested all the time, but there's too many to play all of them. So, like, there has to be something. Like, there's no way there's nothing, right? Especially if you dig into the back catalog, especially if you look in the indie space, especially if you look at retro games and emulation and stuff like that. It's like, that's why PC gaming is so fucking goated. I can play literally anything I want, barring like some new releases that are buggy or something, but like most of them I'm not interested in to begin with, and then they're buggy, and then or like launch half complete or whatever, and I'm just like, I never was interested, so I don't care. So like Redfall is a big example. It's like I never gave a shit about that game, so like when I was surprised that it was so poorly received and like so half-baked, but like no skin off my back. I had no intentions of playing that shit to begin with. So yeah. Now, Metaphor, on the other hand, I hope they figure it out. I do. Worst case, which is not even a bad case, I wait until it's actually like a good PC port, and then I buy it for cheaper. I don't like. I mean, it sucks. It would suck that if I didn't opt to get it day one because of that. But like, at the same time, waiting is usually the best route when it comes to gaming, especially in modern times, because like it'll get fixed, it'll be cheaper. There'll be like mods and like DLC and like, you know, you get a more complete product just kind of in general. And you get it for dirt cheap if you're, you know, on Steam or whatever. Now, of course, it's nice to play a game day one every now and then, but I'm very, very picky when it comes to which games get that treatment. More often than not, they're known quantities, like, you know, a remake of one of my favorite games ever, Persona 3, or an enhanced version of a game that I wanted to play but was stuck on the damn Switch and was apparently half-baked at the time, being SMT5, right? Those are the two full-price games I paid for this year. I think that's it. That's all I paid for full price this year. At least as far as $60, $60, $70 releases. Metaphor could be one. But the thing is, I'm having audio issues with the demo, so like it's not like some people have mentioned it, but it's not coming up nearly as much as the optimization stuff, and I'm just like, I just can't get the sound to play for like more than a minute at a time. So maybe that gets patched too, but like no one is talking about it, so I'm like a little confused as to the only other game that's happened with is Hi-Fi Rush, which is extremely bad. The thing is, Hi-Fi Rush, the audio would disconnect and then reconnect, but it would be out of sync. And so for a rhythm game, that's kind of not ideal, for lack of a better term. But part of it's because I play with a mix amp on my controller. So like I don't know if is it Bluetooth? If it's an adapter? It's not using the Bluetooth feature on my computer, but I have the Xbox controller adapter because I couldn't get Bluetooth to fucking work, so I bought one of those a few years ago, and it's worked flawlessly. 99% of games that I play, no issues with the audio or latency or like input lag or anything. Nothing that I can notice, at least. And I'm playing like at times very intensive games that like require precision. I'm gonna go back to Super Meat Boy once I'm either done with this post game or at least a good ways into this post game, and you'll see there it's like, I mean, like no perceivable issues. I just played through the Castlevania games. Those demand quite a bit in some of the later boss fights, especially. Alright, these Nebula Area 1 GMD, so I can't access that yet. But yeah, for some reason, Hi-Fi and Metaphor, like weird audio issues with this setup that works for like literally every other game I've played on PC. So it's like, okay, I can plug my headphones directly into the computer. I forget if that actually worked for Metaphor or not. Maybe it still gave me the same issue. For Hi-Fi, I think it solved it, but like I just don't play like that. So I know it's a stubborn thing, and it's like I could fix it myself by just doing that, but I'm like, but it works for literally every other fucking game. So it has to be the game. Like, it literally has to be that specific game. So like, why is this an issue? It's so weird and very annoying. Ice Seed is in Higsby's stock. I don't have very much as any though, which is a problem. That is a problem, but I can. Do I have untraps? I have one. Let me see what the net well, I guess. Let me see what the net dealer has here. I can do some Zenny runs, I guess, but I guess I don't need to necessarily go for Ice Seed right now either. Oh, wait a second. Special cards. It's something about like there's an e-reader card or something. Dr. Freud's data. that something that I can access here? Item cards, maybe? Oh. How about that? Okay. Grants you the following chips. Did I not accept these already? Really? Oh, whoops. Yeah, screw it. Let's just, what are these? HP plus 600. Oh, these are like... Yeah, it's like the BN4 thing, I think. This might actually get me there to the 100 standard chips or whatever. Chat disconnected. It says it reconnected, so it should be fine. I hope. Oops. But yeah, we'll just take these for speeding up the process a bit. I wanted to avoid using them during the campaign because I thought it would be a little busted. But then again, I was using Buster Packs, so I don't know how much I really cared about that, but... Bless the Legacy Collection for all of these bonuses, that's all I'll say. Only SMT games... The only SMT game is not called Devil Survivor with more than 4 endings. SMT 9 and Majin Tensei 2, but never played those. Yeah, as far... Yeah. Yeah, it's fair. It's fair. I don't even know that I necessarily need more endings, per se. But it's more like... Is there an SMT game that I've played where I cared about characters that aren't alignment reps? And I just don't... Like, Strange Journey, not really. Like, the alignment reps are the characters, really. The other characters are just like, I don't give a shit. SMT4, a lot of the characters that aren't the alignment reps are half-baked, and even the alignment reps are kind of half-baked, so it's like, yeah. Vengeance, so that sometimes less is more. Yeah, I think the way that the endings worked in Vengeance was cool. I thought it was cool. I just... It didn't fully resonate with me, but it's not to say I thought it was bad. You know, like, it's definitely not... It definitely wasn't bad. It was just like... I don't think the game did a great job of, like, introducing the characters to begin with, because I wasn't sure, like, who... I guess this is part of the, like, the, you know, playing the game, is, like, who's actually relevant, who's just kind of here for along for the ride, like, you know, like, Yuzuru's sister and stuff. It's just, like... I get that that's important to his arc, but, like, he feels... Like, when you fight against him, that's sick. That fight is dope. But, like... It felt like something that would maybe have built towards something a little more meaningful, I guess. And then it's just kind of like... I know he's not the alignment rep, but, like, I don't think people were really praising Yuzuru and Dazai for being alignment reps in the base game, but, like, I need to play the Canon of Creation at some point to just, like, see what the deal is with that. Even though I kind of know going in that it's not going to be as well handled as a Yoko and Tao, who I did like. I did like them. I mean, I don't feel like they have much competition, and I mean, I haven't played the Super Famicom games in full, but, like, feel like Yoko and Tao are just behind. They're like number 2 for me as far as alignment reps are concerned. It's kind of hard to beat Jimenez and Zelenin as far as like a really fleshed out arc that like feels like it makes sense, you know? It's hard to beat that, I think. But it's like, as much as I enjoy Nocturne, I can't say that I necessarily really cared about the reason holders or whatever that much. Although I do think that that angle was like kind of interesting in its own way. Although I did True Demon ending, so I didn't really get to see how much of that played out, to be fair. When I do inevitably go back to Nocturne, I'll do one of the reasons and like see what's up, but concerning non-alignment reps, Prime Minister. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I guess that's one. Yeah, I did like him too. I did. I wish he got more screen time. Like, that's kind of my issue, I guess. But yeah, the Prime Minister in 5 was cool. He was cool. I liked him more than Aogami, personally. I don't know why I never felt an attachment to Aogami, like, at all. Even though he's literally the one that you're fused with. But maybe it's because you're fused with him, like, 99% of the time. You love him in the alignment heroines. Yeah, they're solid. They're solid. There's some really solid character work in that regard, and I think I can see myself coming to appreciate some of the narrative and character aspects of SMT5 more on a replay. But then you have stuff like Dazai, where I'm just like, it just sticks out to me as like, I don't really like this, and so it kind of like muddies the kind of like muddies my perception of it overall a little bit, even though he is like a separate character and all of that. But it's like you're saying, like, being able to enjoy the overall narrative experience despite the hiccups, which I think is fair. Alright, I think that's everything, yeah. Dude, the BN5 squad is so goated. Like, actually. I mean, Reich is cooler than Higsby, but Higsby's a... You know, he's alright. He's a series staple. Let's see what we got now. Library-wise... 110. Alright. I should have done that to begin with. But... you live and learn. Let me think. Fastest way to the undernet would be... why am I drawing a blank? It is through here, right? Like, there is a shortcut through the pipe comp, I think. Maybe? No, not the pipe comp. There is a shortcut, yeah? No, it's through the message board, right? That's what it is. But yeah, if Metaphor doesn't end up being a day one buy due to like optimization and or audio issues, I will be actually playing Final Fantasy 16, like I said I was going to when it first came out, because the demo ran fine for me there. I didn't, and that's another one where people were like having issues, and I was like, I just like wasn't. I will just dump all of our Zenny into that just to get that out of the way, I guess. Is a mega chip? Do I have meteors already? No. I guess that would explain why it's still in his stock. Let me see. How many mega chips are there that aren't Navi chips? Super Vulcan, Neo Variable, Undernet. That's an Undernet 2 PMD. We can go get that now then. Meteors, Number Ball, Higsby Showcase, Chapter 5 and on. Or the Mr. Folder, if I care about actually having Number Ball. Guardian, or an Area 1 Net Dealer. Probably just go the extra folder route just to get them in the library. I mean, Guardian's one of those chips where, like, it's good. It's really good in the early entries. But then, like, in these later entries, when you just have more options at your disposal, I feel like there's just better stuff to run. More often than not. Jealousy. End Area 1 Net Dealer. Okay. Poltergeist is a bug frag trader. Bug fix. I already have. Full cust I have. Life Aura is a PMD in Nebula Area 6. Sanctuary. Undernet Battle GMD. That's kind of nasty. Attack 30. Okay, there's kind of a lot. There's 18. There's 18 non-Navi mega chips, and I have 4. Okay. Maybe I just abstain from buying Meteor for now then. Especially because I can just get it in the Mr. Folder for free. Can't run it, but I was never going to run Meteors anyway. Shit's probably ass. Yeah, let's see what this portal thing is all about, though. Head to Undernet 2, and I guess there's a PMD in Under 2. I have 4 unlockers. Let me look at the map real quick. It's by the bug dealer, bug frag dealer. Oh, this is like the entrance specifically to the portal, I see. Open the door. Okay. Oop. Imagine for a second, SMT game with interesting and mostly well-executed story ideas, great pacing, a pretty wide cast with well-written and interesting characters, but... I don't know, wait for the but. But we don't have a team. Being reckless doesn't mean being brave, Mega Man. Colonel? I'm actually gonna... I think this is the last, or one of the last tracks on the playlist. Oh, no, it's not. I lied. Well, not quite. There's like 3. But I'm gonna close out of this, and we're gonna use the actual game audio, because Liberation Mission... I can't speak. Liberation Mission theme intensifies. Liberate within 12 phases. It's time. Among that big crowd of good characters, 2 or 3 alignments are all the weakest links by far and not so good as well as their ideals and endings. You mean to kind of emphasize the, like the flawed nature of their ideologies? Is that what you're getting at? Oops, I'm sorry. It's time. I wish I could zoom out. I don't know where the keys are. Do I want to look that up? Do I want to not? Is that cheating? Pretty sure I did it for the other ones, but I also just know where some of them are. I think we just wing it. I'm probably gonna have to do these again anyway. So there's 2 locks. Let's think here. We've got... Nightman is good for liberating dark holes. Assuming he is surrounded. Numberman can search for like items, like these clusters will be good. Tomahawk, he'll destroy everything but the keys. So like maybe that's actually better to get him over here as fast as possible. I'm just thinking, like I doubt this is the key, but I also doubt that most of these are traps also. Like some of them probably are. But more than likely the traps are like in here in these clusters. Again, where almost everything is great. Except for the alignment reps, I guess, to some extent. I just like the idea of a mainline SMT game with like a good story with no caveats. But just like a solid story that like I don't know, like even Strange Journey, for all the good that story does, still has some like stupid shit by the end in my opinion, but like it doesn't really tarnish the overall product too much, but it's like, man, I guess we don't have Shadow Man, which is an issue. I think it's just Longsword, but then what? Nightman? Because I'm surrounded here. I'll just fucking wing it. I do have slow gauge, don't I? I believe I do. Also, yeah, we'll take Toadman SP, thank you very much. We'll take Tomahawk SP, yep. Color point's good. Color point is really good. I'll take that over this, I think. Air hockey. I wish I had more of these, but do wish that Double Team DS was in this collection. Yeah, I agree. Even if it ended up being DLC or something, like it's like, is that version of this game just gonna be lost to time, barring like emulation? I don't mind emulating it, but it's like Capcom's been pretty good about making their games accessible via these collections. But I guess then again, like, you even think about the Classic Collection, they specifically did the NES versions and not like the PS1 versions. Like the Complete Works versions or whatever. What am I looking for? Slow gauge. Yeah. I can't tag that. Probably just tag a Buster Max then, right? Or area grab? Nah. I can't skip this, really? Maybe in the Star Force collection? Yeah, you would think so. Star Force Collection is gonna be weird because like the first game has 3 versions, so it's gonna be like what, like 7 games total, like including all the different versions and stuff. I wonder if they would do that. Like I was thinking, even like localizing Operation Shooting Star or whatever, the Battle Network 1 remake for DS. It's like you make that DLC for Volume 1 and you make Double Team DLC for Volume 2 or something, and it's like, it just kind of makes sense to me. It would have been nice if they were just included, but I'm just thinking like it is what it is now. That they're not currently included, so. Yeah. Shit. I also don't have super armor, which is a problem. You know what? Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. My whole setup is like totally fucked. Like, what do I even have? Body pack, super armor, undershirt, float shoes, air shoes. I can't fit both this and Buster Pack, but at the same time, a conclusion that I came to in BN4 was that, like, do I really need speed? Do I really need speed boost or speed buffs on my Buster? Not really. Just charge and attack. And so I think what I usually, or what I was doing there, there's not really a better way around this, is there? But the customs will be good. I should just look up where super armor is and buy that. That's really the one that I want. BN5 Navi cuts. Now this is the issue with the music not being in the background. Super armor. Or an Area 3 program dealer. Alright. Very messy stream so far structurally, but you know what, it happens. I'm usually pretty on the balls usually pretty on the ball when it comes to like having a mission and like doing it, basically. So, yeah, we're in Area 3. Yeah, it just like Capcom's eventually gonna run out of. Oh, I know what this is. They're eventually gonna run out of collections to do, and they're gonna have to make a new game. Wow. What's that like? A new Mega Man game in the year of our Lord 2020 something? Imagine that. Yeah, I guess they could split. How would they do that, though? I think that's actually kind of tricky because there's not like an even split, you know? Unless they were going to include like Operation Shooting Star and or Double Team in that. In which case, like, I guess you would do 2 volumes, but I don't know. Because the problem is the first game is 3 games. Or like 3 versions. So you can't really split it like that. Like, it's kind of the equivalent of like a 1 volume of the Battle Network LC. Where like, you know, 1, 2, and 3 were in 1. And granted, like, 1 and 2 didn't have a split version thing going on, so. Yeah, but there's Guardian. Noise is one of the most ingenious ideas. Yeah, I thought the noise system was cool. And like it was nice to see something reminiscent of style changes come back as well. Ah, so now that we have the portal open. Yeah, I really just want a new Mega Man game, honestly. Star Force Collection would be nice. I mean, I just played those games, but like that's me. So it's like I know there's a lot of people who are waiting on something like that, which is understandable. Actually, I think I just used this without a double soul, in fact. X9, ZX3, BN, 7, Star Force 4. Or at least like one or two of those, you know? Because I don't think they would do all of them. Like, Mega Man 12 is almost certain because 11 was the best-selling Mega Man game. Oh, I see. But, oh, I need to compress this. Okay. Now let's take a look here. Also, is Bug Stop still a thing? It is. Undernet 3 program dealer, 13K. How much Zenny do I have? Not quite enough. And also, we have the patch card stuff as well. Charge shot chip destruction. I liked using these in BN4, but they were somewhat limited. Because the bugs and shit. Just curious. Like charge attacks, blah blah blah. Air shoes, yeah. I think for now we'll leave these alone, but maybe later. BN7 and Star Force 4 the most, yeah. I would agree. I would agree. Like, I could see them doing, like, one platformer and one RPG. And then, like, kind of going from there. But at the same time, I could also see them doing nothing, because they've just been doing nothing. Which is upsetting. Custom 2 would be nice. Obviously with Number Soul, it's kinda... I mean, Number Soul is only like, what, 3 turns? 4 if I put Soul Time 1. Could be up to 5 or even 6 if I really wanted to, but... I'm trying to think... Like, Charge Max can go... up here. But I'm also thinking, like, what is... Yeah, I see. Maybe this is a bad spot for this, maybe. That doesn't allow me to put charge max is the issue, this formation. Air shoes. And that's a no-go. I guess I want undershirt as well if I can fit it. How did I have this? Wait a second. Something like this. Then I can't fit air shoes. Or sorry, then I can't fit undershirt. Is it possible? This would have to be one segment, which the only way to do that is this way. There's 3 spots I can put it. Want the RPG timeline to come back? Me too. Me too. This undershirt's only a single panel, so... Wait a second, would this work then? No. I could just take custom 1, I guess. No, this works. This works. It's the same difference whether I do this or that. I guess the issue would be the, I'm gonna go over 4 colors, I guess, if I'm not careful. It's annoying. Custom is only blue in this game. Bug stop would be nice. I don't know where I'd squeeze it in though. And like, no, because charge is pink, isn't it? Charge max is pink. No, it's what? No, it's white. Okay. Oh, and this is yellow. I mean, I obviously can't fit all of this, but let me look at body pack again. It's what? 13 panels. This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's 2 more, and you get float shoes built in, which, like, you know, maybe worth it though. Oh, but I can't do this and custom 2, right? Wasn't that my issue? I do custom 1. I think charge max is a must. I think that's like a necessary thing. As far as attack, I mean, I guess technically, I mean, this is literally just 4 attack plus 1s, but it's a single color, which is a plus. But it's also, the drawback is that you can't split them all up. Like, they have to all be in a row, basically. But I could do this, but then no air shoes, no super armor. Or I could do super armor. No air shoes, though. which maybe that's fine. Maybe I see BN5 e-reader. Maybe I see if there's one with air shoes that doesn't have a bug. Let's see, positive effects. Or let's just look at all the non-bug ones, maybe. No negative effects, and see what's up. I don't know why this is like... Oh, it's zoomed in like way too far, that's why. Bug stop. There's just simply a bug stop one. Doesn't really help me though. That has a drawback. Most of these have drawbacks. Which I guess you can make up for it. So attack max. Does anyone in chat happen to know if I take like... If I take one of these patch cards that has an attack debuff, but I have attack max, does that counteract it? I guess I can look. I can just equip one and just see. Or if attack max specifically just is +4. Let's see. So Windman. Yeah, attack -2. Okay. Like if it gives you above 5. I just mean like with this one it's a -2. But then if I put specifically, let me just clear everything out. If I put specifically attack max, it's still 3, okay. So attack max is really just like, it's +4, that's what it is. Does that mean... Does that mean if I throw 2 more attack +1s in, does that get me back to... No. Okay, interesting. What if... I guess it's just a flat -2, like you can't go above 3 then, in that case. Wow. Interesting experiment there. This doesn't even seem like a negative. B button. Bluster, B power attack, charge shot. Or if, I guess I could try to activate one that gives me a +2, assuming I had enough memory for both. I just want to avoid the one with bugs, although... Gustavo, weren't you saying that there's a way to avoid the bugs from these? Is it the bug? Is it the... Does the bug stop patch card prevent bugs from these patch cards, or... How does that work? It's Land's dad's one. This one. Attack ×2. Hello? Custom plus 3? Oh, what? HP minus 50? Oh my god. I mean, it's hub style. That's what that is, but... Mega Folder minus 2. Doctor's... Okay, yeah, the Dr. Hikari card. That takes up 50. Yeah, not enough memory. What does Modify do? Oh, it's just... Okay, that's the drop down. Yeah, but that's still an interesting prospect. Like, what could I... What is, like, the best thing that I could fit with that? I would have 30 megabytes of storage. The highest it goes is 25. There's one with air shoes, changes your power attack, HP minus 5. Anything that I actually want. B power attack air hockey? Hello? Oh, there's literally one for float shoes and air shoes that gives a movement bug. It's 18 megs, so I could pair that with Hikari's card, and then that would leave me with, what, 22? Or sorry, 12? 12 more megabytes? Is there anything else I could use? I mean, some of these charge shot ones are interesting, but I'm kind of like, I kind of want to keep it sort of simple. But there are buffs and debusses on patch cards. Some cards fix specific bugs and may introduce... Yeah, I'm seeing that too. Like, some of them turn off certain features, and then some of them... Like you're saying, what is an example? Yeah, repair battle HP bug on this one, but HP minus 80. Repair movement bug, repair move. Type panel. What was the one I was looking at before? It was float shoes, air shoes. Fishy. Yeah, this one. This one introduces a movement bug. Okay, so I introduced the movement bug, but there are ones that remove the movement bug. So if I look for that, then like repair, Yahoot's bug repair repairs movement bug. Melody repairs movement bug, but turns off super armor. Let me see. Let me look for movement bug specifically. And I'll see which ones repair. Melody, Yahoot. And it looks like that's it. Alright, so we're using Yahoot's movement bug then. Where is he? Repairs movement bug, repairs panel change bugs. Okay. So now I don't need to worry about slotting air shoe in, and there's no drawbacks. Now I guess the question would be, do I want to do the same with like super armor? Do I want to do the same with like soul time? Let me see about super armor. This one enables super armor, but it turns off air shoes. This one gives mega folder -1. But it also has a bunch of other stuff. Metal Man is a bunch of stuff, custom -2. Maybe custom though, actually. Because custom is the one that, like, takes up a lot of space. Custom +1, B buttons of sword, B power attack, wide sword. Wow. That's interesting. Magic Man, soul time +2, custom +1, HP -200. At that point, I'd rather just go for hub style, whatever. But custom +2, mega folder +1, HP -150. Attack ×2. Yeah, the HP -50% is unfortunate. Also, Hub Hikari is 80 megabytes, so it's like literally the total. So I think, like, what if I took like Kingman or something? Custom +2, mega folder +1 with an HP -150, and then I look for an HP +150 maybe? Or maybe Magic Man's actually better? Soul time +2, custom +1, HP -200. I went to the wrong one again, didn't I? No, I didn't. Oh, I'm at literally at 79. Okay. So that, yeah. Huh. I mean, maybe it's worth it, though. HP plus. Base gives +200 with soul time -2. Attack speed charge +5. +5? Does that break the 5 limit then? I would assume so. Tomahawk Man. Alec Man. Base cross Mega Man. That's another option, I guess. Mega Folder -2. Super armor comes with it. Or no, it's Float Shoes in this one. It's Team Proto Man that has super armor. Let's see. Maybe I just keep it simple for now. I turn off, well, I guess the HP -200 is not a terrible drawback compared to a lot of other stuff. I'll just have to remember that as far as HP mems are concerned, 800 will be the actual total, which is fine. Soul time being at 5 is nasty, and custom being at 6 is like... It's like, at this point, what do I even put in the, thing? I could throw in an HP 200, I guess, in here now. Custom is done. Super armor I don't have. Buster limits. Yeah, I just wonder because the -2 prevented us from going above 3. So I find it odd, unless it's a typo, for base to give you +5 and everything, when all you need is +4. Since, you know, you start at level 1, and 5 is the max. But it could be worth experimenting with, perhaps. Let me just double check what I even have. Just Float Shoe and Air Shoe. Also, like, max custom. Right? Or no, not max custom, but +1. Yeah, no, never mind. 6 as in, like, 6 total. So, I can throw custom 2 in, because 8 is the max, aside from number sold, I think. So I can throw in custom 2. I don't need these. Super armor, undershirt, charge max. I like that. There's an extra slot, I could just throw a speed +1, I guess, but... yeah, why not? Why not? Pretty cool. Some good buffs, and the only drawback really is the -200 HP, which is like fine. Just don't get hit. Literally just don't get it. Alright, let's actually do a liberation mission before I maybe call it, because I do want to play more Final Fantasy X. I want to be able to play some of that tonight, because it like finally started clicking with me, and so I'm like very pleasantly surprised at that fact. It took a little while for it to fully mesh, and it's not even that it's like, oh, this is like the best shit like necessarily, but it's more just like I'm like kind of genuinely enjoying it and like taking it for what it is and all that. So I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it when it's all said and done, but that's what the video is gonna be for. Though I guess I do need to figure out what my other video for October is gonna be, because I guess, like, spoiler alert, that's FF10 is probably gonna be one of them, assuming that I'm done with it by the end of the month to be able to do a video. And I guess I'll have to figure out what the other one will be. I guess that's the issue too with picking up FF16, is that like I'm in FF10 currently, and I know they're very different styles of game, but maybe I won't. Maybe even if Metaphor is like a botched port and I don't want to play it right away for whatever reason or something, I even don't want to, but like if I choose not to play it on day one, then maybe I don't get FF16. Maybe that'll make buying the Sonic Generations remaster more of a easier pill to swallow. Seems more likely. Slow gauge in here still? Yeah. Alright, Volder might still be a little questionable, but I would like to, I think it makes most sense, and I should have started here where it's like, let's just see what the barriers are. You know, like, let's do this liberation mission, let's see what it wants me to do after that, and then just do that. Kind of like when, sorry, my lips are, like, really, really chapped right now, so I'm, like, fucking dying. But, I guess this is probably the best. Okay, Tomahawk Man. That's bullshit. Alright. That should have been a one-turn liberate, I'm very bad. What a bunch of shit. I'm restarting. I'm not gonna do this every time, but it's like, come on, can we not do this, please? I didn't realize that they fucking parried on hit, so I'll play less risky. I just hate that you can't skip this cutscene. With BN3, it was like, I knew I needed all standard chips for Serenade, and so that's kind of why I went out of my way to do that. Is it better to screen divide? No, not really. I think this is still the play. That's a good draw. Thank you. I should have just regular bustered there twice, but never punished. 1,000 Zenny, not bad. Let's see here. I could longsword this in case that's something. If I like screen divide here or whatever. Nightman's gonna be my cleanup guy as far as like, if I have a single panel I need to liberate, it's like, alright, Nightman, go do that. Because everyone else is gonna have something better to do, probably. I think just beelining it for the dark hole is good, because I'm guessing the key is probably in here somewhere. Or over here. Probably one of them is over here. And then the other one is either like here or in this mess. I don't think it's over here, but I don't know these maps. It'd be nice to get this. If this is clear, I guess cutting up this way makes the most sense, probably. It's a solid formation. Lord. Okay, that's fine. Ugh. Alright, it's fine. We got this. Okay. Nightman is so funny with the Vulcan. Like a tiny little Vulcan thing. So dumb. So dumb looking. But, I mean, if Numberman can one turn liberate this thing, I think maybe we go for that. Because then I can Tomahawk, get to the black hole, or the dark hole more easily. Don't know how doable this is gonna be, though. This is what, 100? Fuck you, fucking asshole. What a load of fucking garbage! Should've done that to begin with. Wow. Numberman, you suck. I mean, Numberman, I've always known Numberman kind of sucks ass. His double soul would have you think otherwise, but yeah. Oh, I forgot that... Maybe I should have had Colonel do that, but it's too late now. In that case, maybe I just single liberate then. Tomahawk Man's probably better for this, though. It's a slow first turn, but you know what? I'm doing my best. Slow gauge and saying draw. This is easy turn 1 liberate because we do this. And then we flip. Yep. I guess I just do this then. If it's a trap, then so be it. If it's order points, then fuck yeah. Lit. Asteroid 2. I want to say that's one that I didn't have. Probably. Did I already read that? Vulcanist Nightman's pea shooter? Yeah, right. And I guess his regular Mega Buster looks a little silly too. To be fair. It's actually kind of convenient, maybe? Oh, that's right, he always goes back row, though, so that's, like, kind of an issue, isn't it? Uh-oh. What a fucking asshole. I'm so shit. I'm so dumb and shit. God damn it. This hand is fucking terrible for these guys because of their guarding nonsense. There we go. I think I just send Tomahawk Man in because he's kind of busted. The only problem is I don't really have much area to work with here, although I do have this. So, fair enough. Oh. I'm in danger. Okay. I made it. Oh, that's kind of lit. That's kind of lit. I saved the mystery ones for next turn. I want Numberman to do his thing here. So, in that case, I think I head this way. I wish I could screen divide this, but I can't. Very close to the PA there. Maybe I just invis straight up, though. Just take that double. Nice. Alright, Colonel. Colonel! Gotta say it like Zero does in X4. Colonel, why would you do this? This isn't happening. You fucking bitch-ass bitch. Swear to God. Oh my fucking God. Okay. I think I lose. Why are you facing that way, you fucking moron? What? Yeah, this shit's ass. Okay, I'm very bad. Whatever, dude. Why did he attack that way? That makes no fucking sense. Makes no goddamn sense. Whatever. All I have to do is one turn liberate this guy. And... we'll be good. Cool. Slow gauge is busted, but that's the point. Great. Order points, please. Okay. I was better off just destroying that shit, probably. Whatever. Tomahawk swing here, anyway. Hmm. Lit. Dude, Tomahawk Man is so busted, man. Okay. Let you get this in the case that you get, like, healing or something. Lit. Now what I really like is order points. Major hit's fine. Kills that. I think he respawns next turn though, because there's a dark hole. Which kind of sucks. I think I do this. I think. Slow gauge, great draw. Helps a lot. I am upset, dude. Can I escape? Nope. Oh my God. Christ. Tomahawk Man would be good over here. Is he better over here, though? Maybe? Well, I don't have any order points, I guess. That's the issue. Shit. I guess if I one turn liberate this, like maybe I proc a trap, but in the instance I get order points, that'd be really good. Of course. I'm so fucking bad. Dog. Shite. Fucking dog ass, dude. Actual shit. This better be order points or I'm gonna be very upset. Yay. Maybe I don't like this game. I'm kidding, but... It seems pretty good. Well, no, it's actually not. Can I draw not shit? Okay, thank Christ there's another turn. Oh my god. Okay. Cool. I guess it doesn't help that they give you two of the weakest combat members. Another chip that I can't freaking use right now. Dumb. Part of me wants to dig for order points still, but yeah. Nightman's at 10. I should have put a I should have put like a recovery chip in. I feel like a recovery chip would actually be really good in this case. Okay, so now I just need to draw chips that can kill these guys reliably. I guess this? I don't know why I did that. It's fine, I just need a ranged option that kills. Oh, this. Yeah. Lit. Post-game liberation missions have you fight with suboptimal chips. Yeah. it's like a big difficulty spike or whatever. Order points? I'm gonna pull up the maps for these, probably. If this isn't order points, I'm pulling up the damn map. Because that's bullshit. So that's all there is to it, huh? Okay. I remember struggling trying to pull that off, but I think it's because I didn't know really what they wanted me to do. You don't even need to hold A, you can just... I just pressed it, and then I just did like a quarter circle. And it did the thing. I should have done it the other way to para, but it's fine. Because you know I'm capable of doing that. Okay, I'm not going to pull up the map then, I guess. What do I do here? The thing is, if that's order points, I think I tomahawk thing here next turn. And if I one turn liberate, then that's amazing. As far as here... Map for the second mission? Okay. See, that's my thing, is like... There's room to expand and improve on this formula, for sure. And I think, in particular, like, the whole order point system and the fact that you find them primarily through, like, these random drops is, kind of unfortunate. Does this do anything on ice panels? I don't think so. Cosmo Man seems pretty good here, especially if I go here. Okay, okay, I think this kills everything, right? Oh. I thought that it attacked in a cross pattern, but I guess I'm misremembering or something. Can you become not invisible? It's the secret to the sequel to Detroit Become Human. Metar become not invisible. Terrible, awful joke. Probably one of the worst of all time, but you know what? I'm losing my mind here, so. I think the second one's most difficult and most tedious. Penguin thing is back. Alright, Nightman. Show them what you got. Literally made for him. Literally an enemy designed for Nightman. Maybe not literally, but you know what I mean. Come on, order points. Okay. That's not bad. That kind of makes the Nightman 10 health thing a little bit less hype when he pulls off a one-turn liberate like that, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. This formation's not fine, though. The area grab kind of saves it. I don't know what I did timing-wise before, but that wasn't it. Fuck. Who's left? Everyone but Nightman and Tomahawk. So Numberman would be useful here if I can get over there. Do I want to leave Nightman to take care of this? Maybe. Like, take care of it next turn? Because in that case, I could, like, longsword, clear the dark hole, and then number search over here. Although maybe I do this in case that's order points, maybe? It's probably not. Just in case. Is that the right play? I mean, I guess... yeah, it's fine. Probably not gonna get a... like... it's probably unlikely I was gonna get a one-turn liberate anyway. And then Tomahawk just kills this anyway. Well, I guess, okay, I could have Tomahawk sold there. I didn't think about that. That actually would have... that probably could have one-turn liberated, actually. Whatever. Yep. It'd be kind of nice if the traps weren't hidden, but it's more so like... if they were hard to avoid, or if there was some kind of way to, like, discern if it's a trap or not. I kind of need to save my order points for, what's it called? For the number search, I think. I mean, well, I guess I could screen divide that row anyway, but it's fine. What? It ate my fucking charge shot. Can we not do this? Okay. We got it. Just do this one so that Nightman has something to do next turn. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know how, well, rather, I don't know how I nailed it the previous turn. Okay. There's a little bit of a problem. Just a bit. Maybe I need to do it before Shade Man shows up. I think I was waiting for him to, like, actually appear. That was my mistake. We're on phase 7. This might be doable in the turn limit, maybe. Like, still. I'm gonna risk this one, I guess. I tried. It's tough. Those guys are really tough for Nightman to deal with. I should have done the secret thingy. The roulettes. Seems pretty good to me. Lit. Slow gauge, nice. Fuck you. Okay. My plan was to hit the this thing with Toadman, and that's all I needed. Also, I thought... Stop eating my charge shots. I guess we just number check this. And if it's the singular one, then fine. Nice, they're all item panels. That's really, really good. I think it is a weird order to input those chips in, but I don't think it's gonna matter ultimately. Yeah. Cool. Very cool. Come on, don't hit that paralyzed guy. It's not cool. It could be there. It could be here. What an annoying thing. Okay. Bum 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 ba da ba 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 da ba ba ba. Is it worth tomahawk swinging here? I don't even know. feel like I just go for a one-turn Liberate or something and just, like... I should have just pulled the map up to begin with. That I'm more and more certain of. Whether I get into this, but... it's fine, I guess. Okay, that's fine. And my controller died, fuck. Okay, thank God. I was like, this isn't one of those games that, disconnects the audio, is it? That's fine. I know that's not a plus, like a regular plus 10, but... Alright, Neverman, you actually did something. Shit. There it is. Nice. Alright, Colonel. Show me what we're fighting for. Wrong character, but you know. Still relevant. Lit. That's, dude, if Zero got added to Smash, you know how they have the taglines, it's like, Zero knows what he's fighting for. It's funny. I think I still have Nightman just do this one. And Colonel handles this. Okay. Okay. I can... pretty lit. Slow gauge is so nasty. Like, it's so slow. You can get so many more charge shots in. It's so good in that way. I think I Tomahawk once I actually get over here. If Number Man can't do it, I feel like I should just have him get damage on this thing. Because the HP will remain the same even if I don't... Actually, I don't know how it works exactly. Okay. This folder kind of sucks. I need more ranged options. That's me. That's the issue. Yeah, I got this. Slow gauge is so slow that it's like, yeah, we're fine. Alright, Nightman, new directive. Don't die. I don't want to handle this. This can guarantee the counter. Okay, that was pretty sick. Alright. You've got this. I'll save the full synchro for later. Super fighting robot program. The super fighting program. Mega Man. I like me some number soul. Double soul, number soul. You fucking bitches, dude. Fuck off. That was dog shit, but I'm also ass, so gotta keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself that I'm very bad at Mega Man Battle Network 5. I forgot you had to, like... Yeah, that's more like it. That's what I'm talking about. Hello? I'm fucked. Dead. Fuck this bullshit. It's weird, I'm like not even worried about the boss really. I mean, I guess it's not too weird because like he retains his health. But Jesus Christ, man. What turn am I on? I think I should be able to get this done on turn 11 if I don't play like ass. Rather, this formation sucks. Like, this formation just sucks to go up against, I think. I think that's the issue here. I'm not saying that I'm playing perfectly or anything, but, like, this formation sucks. That was really good. Definitely intentional. Definitely. This seems good, assuming it doesn't hit, You fucking bitch! I swear to fucking god, dude. This shit's fucking ass. Oh my god. Why do you have to guard there, stupid bitch-ass thing? Christ. I'm dead. Again. Great. Whatever, dude. What the fuck ever. Liberate failed. Fuck off. Why do you think Star Force never took off the way Battle Network did? There's a number of factors. Mega Man fatigue, I think, is one. I think the difference in style probably lost some Battle Network players as well, but I think the Mega Man fatigue is the biggest factor, probably. And, like, the multiple versions thing definitely didn't help. Like, Star Force 1 being 3 different versions, I think, was probably something that you would think would have boosted sales, because, like, people would be, you know, playing different versions and stuff, but, like, I wouldn't doubt that it had the opposite effect. This is very bad. This shit's ass. Why did he have to block, dude? He was dead. Stupid fucking ass. I'm fucked. Again. Watch, it's gonna hit the cross shield right here. Yep. Why? Why? Why would it target that automatically? That makes no goddamn sense. I could have fucking beat the damn phase limit, dude. I actually could have. Yo! I just... Fuck these invisible cross shields, dude. Or crush shields, whatever the fuck. What I really should have done was cleared more space so that I'm not, like, at such a disadvantage, area-wise. Yeah, fuck off. Person likes... Yeah, I mean... It's not that the Star Force games are bad or anything, but I think it's just a matter of, like... Mega Man fatigue was definitely a thing. For the market, at least, back in the early 2000s. And, like, you know, the wavering quality, I think... The Battle Network games were pretty consistent, but, like, Mega Man overall was, like, in kind of a rough spot, I think. Like, you know, X7 was a travesty, hurt the brand's reputation a lot, I think. Among other things. Let's see if I can't... Yeah, I think a lot of it, I think, is just, like, place and time being bad for Star Force. Is it better to be surrounded? I guess at this point I don't have much to lose. Oh, it doesn't even surround me because it's blocked. Okay, fine. So, another impossible fucking thing. Great. Yeah, it's fine. I need to actually do it from here. Alright, now we're actually kind of evenly matched. Quote unquote. This is actually the one, I think. I want to kill Wide Shot guy, I think. Like, just guaranteed. This is an issue. I did not consider this. Because it's just gonna target that. It's so fucking dog shit. That's fucking bullshit, dude. I hate this formation, man. Jeez Louise. I'm fucked. Wait, that's actually, like, low-key the way to do it. That's actually a low-key now streaming on Disney Plus the way to do it. Except I fucked up because Cross Divide didn't target the fucking 300 health guy. More version differences. I just think... I mean, the first game probably just should have been 2 versions, or just like 1 game, honestly. Like, I wonder how that contributed to the Battle Network games waning popularity. I would assume, like, towards the later entries, like the whole split version thing. The Black Ace Mega Man action figure would be cool, yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if, Capcom did something like that around when the Legacy Collection comes out, whenever that would be. Finally, some good draws. Now I just need to... fuck, yes, and fuck you, Mr. Cross Shield bullshit. Oh my god. Fucking finally, man. That's my new NetNavi, finally, man. I don't know what he looks like. Finally is just a word. It's not even a thing. This turn 13, I bet, right? No, it's phase 12. I have a 1 health Tomahawk Man. Oh my god. Just give me a formation that doesn't insta-kill me, please. Give me, like, the tank cannon one or something. Oh, this is... oh, this is... this is, amazing. I don't even need a turn 1 Liberate with this one. I just need to, like, do the thing. Okay, we can maybe pull this off. Hope Star Force gets the love that it deserves. Yeah, I mean, I would hope that a Legacy Collection does well, and I think that... like, as much as I would like a, Battle Network 7, something specifically like that, or something like in between, even if they call it a new series, I would take a Star Force 4, and I think that would make the most sense. Because, like, there is some conclusion with, I got 50 damage off on him. Okay, I'm very shit. I can still do this, technically. Slow gauge. Oh, you love to see it. Oh, Number Man. How I respect thee, let me count the ways. Can you stop dodging my fucking shit, you fucking prick? Stop! Fuck you, fucking bat bitch. Oh my god. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, bat bitch. I swear to god, dude. Okay. Double Soul, Number Soul. This, my ass, could actually be, like, the Wombo combo of the century. Why does that still confuse me? Also, why do you do so much damage, you fucking ass? Okay. This is bad. I think I'm dead. No, I think I can Maybe make it. Maybe. Yeah. Does he stay here? Does he warp back? Okay. Slow gauge kind of fucks me here, actually. Okay, I have undershirt. Fuck you, you fucking bat prick piece of fucking garbage, dude. Fuck this fucking bullshit, man. I swear to Christ, man. Whatever. Whatever. Whatever, dude. Yeah, I mean, I saved beforehand. I'm just, it's whatever, man. Just soft reset. I'm just not really in the mood for this right now, I guess. I don't know. Like, I didn't have any doubt that I could, like, clear this, because there's not really a fail state. It's more just like, I would have liked to hit the turn limit, and I was so fucking close to doing that. Several times, and then just like a series of several fuck-ups, and some bullshit leads us here. Leads you here, back to me, Shademan says. I feel like endgame references are cringe now, though, which kind of sucks. Because I enjoyed it at the time. Okay. Never mind. Oh, no, wait, that's... okay. Alright, Shademan. I didn't realize... I've never failed a liberation mission before in my life. Like, literally, I didn't even know that was a possibility. I guess if everyone's paralyzed at once... I should have been maybe passing turns to heal more. How long have I been streaming for? Too long. Well, this was a massive fucking waste of time, so that is great. That's great. Not to say that y'all's time was wasted. If you enjoyed watching, that's great. I'm glad to hang out with you guys and like chat about it. That helps make shit like this a little more tolerable. I really love the campaign for BN5. I think it's really damn good. Not as good as BN3 overall, but like, there's a lot of good here. I just think I wasn't prepared for... I think BN4's post-game experience kind of fucked my expectations because I didn't have any problems Buster Maxing there because I don't like BN4 very much. Here I'm trying not to Buster Max. Definitely don't want to Buster Max in the Liberation missions. But it's like... This has got to be harder than BN4's shit, though. Like, what in BN4 besides base was like... BN4's post-game was not like this tough, like off rip. I mean, maybe my folder was just better. Because I didn't use Buster Max against the boss fights in BN4. I think my folder's shit. I think I'm playing like shit. But, I mean, maybe missions, I guess, are just like really hard, and I just was not didn't sufficiently prepare. I think my Navicust setup is good, but that doesn't help my teammates. That doesn't help the rest of the team. Boulder's ass. There's some chips I can get from extra folders. Well, you know what? Even though I lost my temper and I'm not in a great mood right now, at least this makes for an interesting story for the run back next time. I'm just not sure what to do, because I can close this. I'm like, should I go farm for standard chips first? Like, should I go farm for standard chips and like do all that and kind of prepare a little bit more thoroughly, maybe? I'm used to like the first couple of areas, like post-game areas, being like manageable. Like the first fight against Darkman and Japanman in BN3 are like not a problem. It's the rematches that can be a problem, in my experience. So it's like, and I guess the thing with these Liberation missions is that they're all rematches because the boss roster, like the Nebula Navis, are like, it's a small roster. It's literally just 4 Navis, right? Blizzard Man, Shade Man, Cloud Man, and Cosmo Man. I don't know if Dark Mega Man comes back, but I don't think that would really make sense, but I wouldn't be surprised if it does. So that's what I'm missing, like a 1. Maybe what I probably should have done to start out, I hate how much of a perfectionist I am sometimes. And I'm like, I'm not even, I wouldn't like consider myself to be, but like with certain things it's just like, it's not about things being perfect, but it's more just like, I just feel like this entire stream is like barely anything got accomplished, and so I feel like it's like not the ideal situation, but what I probably should have done. Can I get V2 chips? What I'm thinking, and what I probably should have done if I had like remembered or like known if these liberations were going to be this tough, is like, let's like do all the standard chips before opening the portal, then open the portal and then get like V2s, like do a lot more of the library filling out before going to Nebula area, and kind of like, I'm used to being able to do like some of the post-game area, and then you go and you grind some stuff out to get access to the later ones. But it seems like here, it's like you're better off actually grinding out all the library stuff first, or as much as you can, at least. Like grinding out a bunch of library stuff first, so that you have tools to pull from, and then like go into the Liberation mission like really prepared for a challenge. Which is fine. I mean, now that I know that, I would have done things differently, and that's just, you know, part of life, I suppose. So no need to be too upset. But yeah, I can't imagine there's that much for me to get prior to opening the portal. So like if I do all of those, then we open the portal, then we see what I can get with the first portal open, the level 2 portal or whatever. Maybe we see about mega chips, some of them. I already have a lot of them because of patch cards. So that helps. Obviously I'm missing some of the regular ones, which is interesting. Oh, because I got the turn limit, right. And then I'm guessing the DS ones are rewards for these later ones, probably. So it's fine. I don't mind the game being I don't mind a game handing my ass to me, but I just didn't expect it. I just didn't expect it. So yeah, maybe we do more extensive prep next time. This is like it's like in a shonen anime or something where like the like a villain that the protagonist doesn't fight for like several arcs or something. This is when Itachi shows up and like kicks Sasuke's ass without even like trying. He just puts him in not infinite Tsukiyomi, but he just puts him in Tsukiyomi and just like fucks his shit. So that way Sasuke like gets pissed off and like becomes strong enough to eventually, you know, defeat Itachi. It's like that kind of shit. So yeah, this is the arc where Shade Man whooped my ass, and then now we spend several arcs. We spend all of a. Gotta wait till Cobra Codex Shippuden, I guess. But Shippuden, whatever. Yeah, training arc next time, I guess. And yeah, the black hole was really like the biggest problem. It set a lot of my guys at lower health, and also was like what ate a lot of my phases that turn. But I think we'll gotta prepare more. I'll fill out the library more, like do standard chips. Then I can build a better folder, obviously. Maybe I even go try to get air hockey S's and stuff like that. Because I did that in double team on my double team save file, but yeah. You do like your arcs. Yeah, I think Battle Network fans do like their arcs because these games are all arc based, and I do enjoy like an arc structure. You know, I don't really watch anime, but it's a tried and true structure, right? So yeah, we'll consider next time to be the start of a training arc. More so, just grinding for chips. Which is what most of these streams end up being anyway, but I'm just upset because I'm like, I couldn't get it together early on, and then I spent all this time on this liberation mission only to lose, but, whatever.